Good afternoon. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 2411 Castle Heights Avenue in Los Angeles, and I am preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system, then, is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I'm going to be performing my examination today through this 3-inch cleanout that's been extended out to the sub-area access over here on the right side of the structure. We've got our access screen here that covers this up, and just inside you see all this piping. This ties in, and it's going to push us out to the main sewer line outside the building. Now, there is a clean out about 10 feet from the house, which is not at a standard location, so in order to be able to see the entire main sewer line from the structure to the public sewer, I've chosen this location. We'll drop in and we'll push through. Combination of piping here under the house, some modern plastics, and then we're tying into some original cast iron. Now, this is the section of the system under the structure that I was saying is not the focus of today's inspection, but just verbally comment on its condition as we're pushing through. Everything seems to be functional and draining normally. These older cast iron pipes, have a service life expectancy typically in that 70-year range or so, but it seems to be functional. Now here we're getting out, just exiting the front of the structure and changing to the vitrified clay piping, and as you look right here you see this opening. This opening is the original main sewer line cleanout. It's located just to the left of the front porch there. Now, ideally, that would be exposed and extended to the surface so that standard access is provided to the system. I'm going to zero out my counter here so we get an idea of the overall length of the piping outside the structure. Alright, so there's a little bit of that short section of clay, and then they go into a newer plastic here. So this is a section that has been upgraded. Only a couple feet of that original clay. It's kind of curious why they didn't upgrade that section as well, or at least expose that clean out when they did this. And then here we've got the clean out itself as we jump over this little lip here. So this little lip in the plastic just tells us this coupling wasn't put together very well, or potentially they didn't use the proper coupling. So this is the cleanout that's out in the front yard area. Now this cleanout is the one that's been being used apparently for our maintenance cleanings, and realistically all of the areas that need maintenance or at least cleaning are beyond this, so this is suitable for those purposes. But again, ideally we have it in a more standard location. Alright, we're back into a clay piping now. The clay pipe materials are very common. They do have a long service life expectancy. Being a natural material, they are less likely to deteriorate underground, but they are more brittle in nature and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity and earthquakes. Now, it's very common in these clay pipes that you will find root intrusions coming in at the joints and connections where the pipe sections are tied together. Now, we've got a very significant root intrusion here at about 13 feet out from the front of the house, and I actually punched a hole through the bottom of this with my camera to get the pipe to drain out. It was backing up. So you can see here, as we push through, obviously I can't see the pipe, all I see is roots. So this is a situation where the line really does need to be thoroughly cleaned, and we would want to send the camera back through after that cleaning. And we've got a think about 4 of these areas. Another one here at 22 feet. Some more roots at 25 feet, a little less severe, not causing blockages, but definitely affecting the drainage, running down the pipe significantly. Another area where I punched a hole through the bottom of the roots here at 30 feet. And then pretty clean rest of the way out to the public sewer here. Now the public sewer in this case is running underneath the parkway, so there's no part of the system out into the street, which is fortunate for future in case there's any repairs. And then you can see here the city line has had a liner installed. Not that that affects the system at all, it just simply means they've rehabilitated their pipe. Alright, so unfortunately we still have some areas that we can't see well enough to determine if these roots are causing any damage or have caused any damage. So really what needs to occur here is a good thorough cleaning of the line. The system needs to be able to drain normally and free of obstructions, and cleaned for these video examinations in some cases, and this is one of those. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video portion of the examination for today. The written report that I will be issuing will contain this video and pictures of some of these areas will describe the final findings and recommendations for today's evaluation, which at this point are going to be the thorough cleaning of the line. This can be done from the clean out in the front yard, and then a follow-up examination. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant day.